Today I want to talk to you about balanced flight. I'm not referring to loading, weight and balance, but aerodynamically balanced flight. Aerodynamically balanced flight simply means that the aeroplane's fuselage is in line with the flight path when flying along. In other words, the tail is following the nose. It surprises me how many pilots, and indeed experienced pilots, don't really understand that concept so well. Let's have a look with the model. You can see I'm hoping that the fuselage is in line with the flight path and the tail is following the nose. But it's not now. Back to balance, and of course it's not now. Now let's consider the aeroplane turning. Here we go. I think you could clearly see there that the tail's following the nose. Not now. Yes, it is. And not now. Fairly obviously, the primary flight control responsible for keeping the fuselage in line with the flight path in the air, or the tail following the nose, is the rudder. Consider the turn coordinator, an instrument we look at all the time. It has two parts to it, a little symbolic aeroplane, and below that a glass tube with a black weighted ball in it, generally a black ball, in between two little, I'll call them goalposts. When you look at the indicator, the fuselage of the little aeroplane forms a white circle, and below that, the balance ball forms a black circle. Consider the balance ball, or that black circle, as an indication of where the tail of the aeroplane is, whether flying level and straight or in a turn. More on slip and skid and their significance coming soon. Now let's talk about stepping on the ball and how that works. Have a look at the model again, and I've got a reference line in here. As we said, the black ball or black circle on the turn coordinator is telling us where the tail of the aeroplane is. Reference the fuselage. In this case, the black ball would be to the left of the white ball above it. That means we would have to step on the left pedal. Let's see what happens when we do. Here's the pedal, I'm pressing it. Can you see there, I've deflected the rudder, which is going to yaw me back into alignment. And of course, let's go back to the center again. Consider that the tail was on this side of the turn, or the fuselage. I'd have to step on the ball, being the right pedal, and you can see that that's going to bring me back into alignment as well. Very straightforward. Sometimes simple things need a simple explanation.